Breaking now. CISA added CVE 2026-21962 to the Known Exploited Vulnerabilities Catalog today, August 24, 2026. Federal agencies have until August 27 to apply Oracle's mitigations, follow BOD 2201 cloud guidance where it applies, or discontinue use if mitigations are not available. This affects Oracle HTTP Server and the Oracle WebLogic Server Proxy plugin, often sitting in front of enterprise Java applications, identity systems, portals, and internal business services. CVE 2026-21962 is an improper access control vulnerability in Oracle HTTP Server and the Oracle WebLogic Server Proxy plugin. Oracle lists the impacted component as the WebLogic Server Proxy plugin for Apache HTTP Server and the WebLogic Server Proxy plugin for IIS. The NVD description says it is easily exploitable by an unauthenticated attacker with network access over HTTP. The CVSS score is 10.0. The vector says low complexity, no privileges required, no user interaction, and scope changed. Confidentiality and integrity impact are rated high. Availability impact is not rated in the CVSS vector. CISA KEV membership is the key signal here. It means this is not only a severe bug on paper. CISA has determined there is known exploitation of the vulnerability. That is why the federal remediation clock is short, 3 days from today's listing to the August 27th due date. The catalog is used to force action on vulnerabilities that are being used against real systems, not just discussed in advisories. CISA's required action is clear: apply mitigations per vendor instructions, follow the relevant BOD 2201 guidance for cloud services, or stop using the product if mitigations are not available. The supported affected versions listed are Oracle HTTP Server and Oracle WebLogic Server Proxy plugin, versions 12.2.1.4.0, 14.1.1.0.0, and 14.1.2.0.0. The affected plugins include the Apache HTTP Server version and the IIS version. The exposure question is simple: do these servers or reverse proxy components accept HTTP traffic from users, partners, the internet, or less trusted internal networks? If yes, treat the asset as high priority. This product often lives at an edge, a middleware tier, or a load balancing front end, so inventory can be messy. The real-world danger is the combination of placement and authentication. This is a network-reachable HTTP issue, and the attacker does not need valid credentials. Improper access control means the system may allow actions or access paths that should have been blocked. With confidentiality and integrity rated high, the defensive concern is unauthorized access to protected application paths, sensitive information, or request flows that should only be available after proper checks. We are not walking through exploitation. The point is exposure. If this proxy layer fronts important WebLogic applications, a failure there can affect trust boundaries behind it. Start with asset discovery. Search for Oracle HTTP Server deployments and any WebLogic Server Proxy plugin installed for Apache HTTP Server or IIS. Confirm exact versions, not just product families. Look specifically for 12.2.1.4.0, 14.1.1.0.0, and 14.1.2.0.0. Then map where HTTP traffic can reach those components. Include internet-facing systems, partner-facing portals, internal reverse proxies, test environments, and disaster recovery servers. Check configuration management databases, web server packages, Oracle middleware homes, and IIS or Apache module inventories. If ownership is unclear, assign one fast. Use the federal deadline as your operational anchor, August 27th. Even outside the federal government, that date tells you the expected speed. Apply mitigations per Oracle's instructions for the affected product and version. If the service is cloud-hosted, follow applicable BOD 22-01 guidance for cloud services. If no mitigation is available for a given deployment, CISA's action says to discontinue use of the product. In parallel, reduce exposure. Limit HTTP access to trusted networks where possible. Remove unused proxy paths, and take non-essential instances offline until they are remediated. Document exceptions, owners, and target completion times. Detection should start at the HTTP layer. Review Oracle HTTP Server, Apache, IIS, and reverse proxy logs for unusual request patterns, unexpected access to protected paths, abnormal response codes, or spikes tied to these systems. Look for traffic from untrusted sources reaching proxy routes that should be limited. Monitor error logs for access control failures, malformed routing behavior, and unexpected backend responses. Also watch for configuration changes to web server modules, proxy mappings, and WebLogic routing rules. Because CISA lists this as known exploited, preserve relevant logs now. Do not wait until after patching to start evidence collection. Bottom line, CVE 2026-21962 is now in CISA's KEV catalog as of today, August 24th. It affects Oracle HTTP Server and the Oracle WebLogic Server Proxy plugin for Apache HTTP Server and IIS. The supported affected versions are 12.2.1.4.0, 14.1.1.0.0, and 14.1.2.0.0. The score is critical at 10.0, and CISA's federal deadline is August 27th. Patch or mitigate now, reduce exposure, and monitor logs. Subscribe to Daily Ranked CVE Brief for fast, defense-only coverage.